Hi, thank you for visiting GyanInsider.com. Today we're going to look at my recipe for popular Indian granola bar. They're also known as Chikki. They can be found at almost any Indian store. So let's get started. First, you will need 450 to 500 grams of nuts and seeds from the following list: peanuts, almonds, walnuts, sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, or roasted chana. In this recipe, I'm using peanuts, walnuts, and almonds for my demonstration, but any one of these will work. Next, you will need to grind or crush all these nuts and seeds into smaller chunks. We will also need to prepare a dish on the side so we can place the final mix. We will need to oil the dish with 1/2 to 3/4 teaspoon of coconut oil. Next, measure 500 grams of jaggery. To save time, make sure to crush the jaggery into small chunks so it's easier to melt. Add the jaggery into the cooking pan. Add 1 tablespoon of coconut oil or ghee. While you're stirring, press down on the chunks of jaggery so that it's easier to melt. Continue to stir until all the jaggery has melted. Few minutes after the jaggery has melted, you will need to perform a water test to determine how hard and sticky the jaggery has become. Grab a small metal dish with cold water. Add a teaspoon of hot melted jaggery. Wait for 15 seconds and then determine how hard it feels. You want the jaggery to have a pizza dough type of texture. Repeat the test after a few minutes if the jaggery is still too soft. Now add the crushed nuts and seeds and mix it in the jaggery. Add everything slowly and continue to mix. You can now turn off the oven and continue to stir and mix. You do not have to put all the nuts and seed at once. Do it in small chunks. Once everything is mixed entirely and evenly, pour the entire mix into the oiled dish. Next, grab a small metal dish. Oil the back of the dish. Use it to flatten the mix in the dish so we get an even layer. Let it cool down for a few minutes. Shortly after, start cutting your lines and make your square pieces. Leave all the pieces in the dish and let everything cool down. Wait for a few minutes and see the final result and give it a taste. Visit my website GyanInsider.com to see some extra tips and updates on this recipe. I will continue to add more details as I myself learn and pick up new habits that may help make this recipe even better. Hope you enjoy the recipe and this video.